Hey, Brian Dombach here from GSM Industrial. If you happen to catch my last couple of videos, I provided an update on metal prices at the time, the overall metal commodity landscape, in an attempt to provide you with yet another update, but unfortunately not really knowing what to say at this point. I can at least tell you what we're experiencing now and maybe present a couple ideas for you on what you can do in response. So, from my view, we haven't seen any relief. We're not seeing any good projections or forecasts on what's going to happen here for the rest of the year. Quote validity is shorter, prices are higher, lead times are longer. It appears that other fab shops are also very busy, so that just means demand continues to be strong. It puts more pressure on providers, pricing, lead times, and availability. So, what should you do as a buyer of custom fabrications or mechanical contracting? Two things: be patient and communicate. First of all, be patient. Look, I know it's easier said than done, but let me explain in a minute why it's really important and how patience may actually get you a better price in the long run. Like many, we're trying to build the team in order to serve everyone, but with so much volatility in this market, we just don't know how long it's going to last. We don't know if we want to, hire more people. We don't want to overstaff it only to have to lay people off if we can't get materials to do jobs or if the orders just stop coming in. So bear with us. We're doing everything we can to get your quotes turned around and your weldments completed on time. Secondly, communicate. Communicate when you send us an RFQ. Let your fab shop know the real situation. Is this just a budgetary quote so that you can put a quote out to your customer? Is this a project that you already have a contract for? When do you really need the quote? Is there money already allocated in the project? Is the delivery critical for a shutdown schedule? All of this information helps the estimator prioritize and get you the best quote. If they don't have these answers, you could get pushed to the bottom of the pile simply because we don't really know the actual situation. If you don't have the job yet, or if it's for budgeting in the future, the estimator can do a quicker turnaround for you, get you a budget number that's within 10% or so, and then when you have the need for a firm bid, you can come back around and we're going to be able to turn that bid around quicker because we've already looked at the project. Please, don't just say that you need the number this week if you really don't. It may actually work against you because the estimator is going to either not quote it because they don't really have the time or they don't think they're going to be able to get it back to you this week, or they're going to put enough contingency in there to cover anything that they may have missed because they're rushing around to get you an estimate. The price ends up being higher than it really needs to be in that scenario. Finally, look, consider doing the price T&M. Remember, in order to give you a firm fixed bid for a custom project that always has unknowns, there's going to be some padding in there, there's going to be some increased margin, there's going to be contingency built into the bid to cover the unknown variables. Or there's going to be a hyper focus on change orders when the job actually does come around, and they typically have a higher markup. The project can be most cost effective when you agree to just pay for the materials that are used, pay for the labor that's consumed, plus a reasonable markup for overhead and profit. Reputable fab shops do this all the time. They work with repeat customers that trust them, that are used to doing this kind of pricing. With T&M, you get the best final price based on the actual project that you want in the end. It saves time up front in the sales process. It reduces time spent on contractual stuff because everybody's trying to cover their tail. And it makes the working relationship stronger with a more transparent process. So I'll sum it up by saying this. Look, it is crazy out there, whether it's metal, lumber, other commodities. I have no idea where it's going or when. So please, be patient, communicate as much as you can, and we'll do everything that we can to keep you informed and to keep jobs moving. Thanks. Have a good one.